it is time once again for myself and my co-host to talk shit for another hour and a half. And it is time. Yes, it is time for F1XL Xtra. And my co-host again. Once again, I am joined by the
Good evening. So, just making sure everything's sounding perfectly fine for everybody. I've been given the role of host and controlling all of this, and I don't like it.
There are the dulcet tones of my co-host, Mr. F1XL Norris.
How are we doing, Barnes?
I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad.
Good.
We can sort of skip through Div 4 because we both had a poor racing Div 4.
Yeah, we did.
But no. What was your? Let's before we start with XL, let's quickly talk about Australia. The new season started.
Yes, it has. Very
What
much.
did you make of the new regulations and the race that unfolded on Sunday?
It's gonna take some getting used to. It really is gonna take some getting used to. I'm not sure with this dual wing fucking flappy shite. It's just depending how the teams are going to upgrade and how quickly they're going to upgrade for me. But I know a lot of people will probably say this because with what my name is with Norris. I had the biggest laugh of all time, and Oscar Piastri into the wall on the formation lap.
Yeah, that in itself was something. Obviously, I didn't wake up for the race. I watched it on catch up, so I avoided all the spoilers. And then all of a sudden, I'm hearing Oscar Piastri's not making the start, and I'm like, what the fuck has happened?
Yeah.
So I've obviously gone online and seen. I've obviously gone onto X and seen the crash, and I was like, fucking shame on you.
Yeah.
In your home race, you make that mistake.
Oh yeah, exactly. But as I said and everything, he had no power whatsoever coming out, and then just as he hits the turn, bang, full power. See ya.
Yep, see you bye. But no,
quite literally.
I thought there was a lot of overtaking, which is what we as F1 fans want to see. But I do agree with the fact that some of it was a little bit. It looked like it was scripted.
Yeah.
And it looked like a video game kind of race, you know.
Yeah, it did. To be fair, if they're bringing that in for 27, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But 26 is going to be even fun. Even the game is going to be the biggest shithouse ever. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But we're all Muppets. Yep, the dual wing flappy shite. But as I say, we're all Muppets. We'll all buy the DLC. We'll all play the game because we love F1XL. We love the league. We want it to continue. And everything else. The only legit overtakes were Max and Ollie on Lindblad and terror stacks of Perez versus Lawrence Lawson for 16th. Hey, my swear count is going to be more than 10 every week. I don't see a problem with this.
Yes, I don't see a problem with it either. Fuck. There you go, Mr. Sparrow. Count them ones, you fucking dipshite.
Well, let's move on with the guests.
Yeah. Let's go straight into Div 4 for the F1XL, and we do have a guest.
We certainly do.
None other than Ticket Man. I mean, so what?
Yes, welcoming Mr. Sparrow.
Did you come up with that yourself, Barnes, or was that the recommendation from Taz?
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Ironically, I actually told Taz the same comment, so go for it.
So it came from Sparrow himself.
Yeah. It's a recommendation. He didn't have to take it.
Hey,
hello,
Wadey,
by the way. Hello.
Hold on a second. Wadey, if you want to take over this professional side of it, crack on and come and join them. But no, welcome in, Sparrow. As the entrance you've got was Ticket Man with the previous week. Barnes seems to have disappeared off the face of the planet. No, he seems to have gone quiet.
He sang a bit of Elton John and then went back to 1960.
Yeah, exactly. He's seems to have disappeared. I'm not too sure what's happened. But Sunday night, how was you feeling with it? And well, let's let's talk through qualifying. Then again, you didn't have
Well,
much of a qualifying,
I was
did
the ticket man for last week. My quali was this: chose my setup, went out, did my out lap, went back in, retired.
Yes,
Doodah, doodah.
you did have a quality van. That is correct. So obviously you were sat there and you was thinking that you should be on track and stuff like that. But from what everyone's views you were watching, how did you feel that qualifying went for other drivers around you?
Well, I was watching everyone. I was actually like, Christ, these guys are quick and actually keeping it on the road and not smashing into barriers. And Barnes is completely gone. And I was just in my own head, Christ, can't talk, thinking anything can happen in this race. It's Saudi, but the guys are not putting it in the wall. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm in trouble here. I'm going to be starting P19, P18 alongside Senna. Where are we going to finish? And I thought some of the lads, their times were ridiculous. Shout out to Olds. I don't know if he did finish pole in the end, but his times were just crazy.
I believe he did. I'll bring him up in a minute.
I mean, Olds, you're crazy, man. Some of your times, I don't know how much practice you put in, week out, but bloody Nora. But just the consistency, the balance of the racing, racing quality, pace was really good up there. I can't remember the separations. I'm not going to look back at the separations.
All right, I can bring them up
now. But I generally thought to myself, I'm in trouble.
Basically, you had the meme in your head of I'm in danger.
I had Ralph Wiggum in the back seat of the bus, literally saying to myself, "Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere tonight."
So let me just go a quick rundown of qualifying then. Olds on pole with a 129.2. Wadey in second with a 129.6. So separated by just under 4 tenths.
Yeah, that's consistency, and that's great to see. I mean, a lot of people talk about Div 4 and say, "Oh, you're the slowest bunch," and everything. But I mean, some of the times out there were still pretty damn rapid.
Oh yeah, certainly was. Lynx took third place. Quezi plays. He'd been looking strong all weekend as well, and a lot of people have said that he'd been looking strong all weekend. Eurotank P5, Tyler James in P6, myself in P7, Conte P8, Rambo P9, Alan Y rounding out the top 10. Then we have Mr. Barnes in P11, Kieran W in P12, Warder in P13, Elite L Dog in 14th, Dean in 15th, Arnie in 16th, Sparky in 17th, with the final set of times, as you heard, Sparrow and Senna both had qualifying bans. So, next up, the race. Let's take it away,
Did you
Sparrow.
want to try and get Barnes back in here, or?
He said his laptop had crashed.
Please hold due to technical difficulties.
Yeah,
or in our case,
right,
Barnes.
It's alright, I'm just getting sent something. Yes, yes, I've seen that, Leo. I will get that checked out and sorted. But Barnes said he would be back as quick as he can with his laptop crashing. He needs to delete his hard drive. Let's just put it that way. So. It's got all his West Ham stuff on it, so he's definitely got a virus.
Not his browser history.
Sorry, Vance. But no, do you know what? He will join back when he gets chance. When he's sorted it all out. But no, take it away, clearing his cache, checking his hard drive. So take it away and tell us about your race, because you had a very interesting one.
Yeah, I had a very interesting one. Right, let's put it simply enough. Also for the chat, if anyone wants to do a poll, me or Barnes to stay on for the rest of this tonight, put it in there. I'm free for the night. So anyway, Div 4. Yeah, so started P18, and I saw the people around me, and I said to myself, right, turn 1 and turn 2 is a nightmare. Lap 1 is a hell. So I'm happy just to sit back, not dive in. Lights came up, and I thought, right, just sit back, just sit back, just sit back. Lights went out. Dean, Arnie, and Spark in front of me just didn't move, and I was like, "Screw it, I'm going." I must have gained. I've got 3-4 spots within the first 500 yards, and I was like, "Well, my plan's completely backfired. I'm about to lose a wing." And turn 1, turn 2, there was a a big crash. I think Alani went into someone. Alan Y. Sorry.
It's
I
very
think
confusing with his name.
Yeah, I think I ghosted into Arnie, and I went from P18 to P13 by turn 3.
Wow.
That included a VSC, and
yeah,
I was like,
we did get a VSE early, didn't we?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, hello. I didn't expect to be here. I mean, I got a bit of a nosebleed, but no, that's fine. We'll carry on. I managed to just keep sort of, VSC lasted for what, half a lap, 3/4 of a lap. So all the main shenanigans of crashes and everything had disappeared, and I could just carry on as my strategy went on. So did as I needed to do, just overtook a few cars where I could and allowed drivers to go off track. I'm not going to talk about track limits because there was a lot of them, and there was a lot of issues with people either exploiting it or not exploiting it. I don't know the ruling on that, but I let drivers do what they wanted. I just carried on myself. Surprised I didn't go into a wall myself. And then I think I got to about lap 8, lap 9, and my mediums were starting to go off, and I thought, I need a box soon, this lap or next lap. And suddenly it was a safety car, and I think it was Senna, wasn't
it? Yes, Senna. I think he clipped the wall. I think he wasn't paying attention, and I think he clipped the wall on the left-hand side, and his car had gone reared off to the right. So that was the cause of that safety car. I'm not sure what the cause of the virtual safety car was on the first lap.
that was Alan White at the start. He went into I can't remember who he went into. It might have been Rambo. And he was facing backwards after turn 1.
Oh, nice. But yeah,
that was the
safety car came out. And do you know what? It was a saving grace for you medium runners because that safety car, I think some people were running on their hards to try and go longer, and I was one of them, and it kind of messed my strategy up. I had to stay out because I was not doing a two-stop.
Well, you could have done medium, soft. Sorry, no, you're on hard. Ignore me. You could have gone soft, or soft, medium, but you were in a big pickle there. You had no real choice to either run out and hope for another safety car pops out, or as you've unfortunately did, you stayed out and it didn't work for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, as I say, it helped the medium runners out massively, which it did, because they could just put on the hards and go to the end. Because those hards could last forever.
They were great. I loved them. As soon as I got them on at lap 9, lap 10, they felt amazing. I think by the time I got to the end of the race, my tyres were on like 38%, 40%.
Yeah,
which was amazing,
the wear and tear
brilliant.
on them was just absolutely brilliant, and it was interesting. But yeah, carry on from lap 9.
Lap 9, yeah. Oh, sorry, boss.
Well, just after the safety car, should I say?
Yeah, the safety car. Obviously, there was a bit of surround to town. No one really knew when safety car was going to restart. Then it suddenly dropped at the literally last turn. Safety car coming. I was like, my tyres are ice. Great. I'm going to die into turn 1 again. But no, we kept it still. We kept it steady. I've got to say, Kieran me and him had some really good battles, overtakes. Hopefully, that might be an overtake of the week. That was good battling with him. Drivers around me, some good battling. It's safe to say everyone kept it clean, within reason. Wadey, yes, I know what happened to you on the last lap. I've seen what happened to you on the last lap. We're not talking about it. And Norris says you made a comment a minute ago of I'm not doing a two-stop. I'm not going to talk about it, but you did do a two-stop.
Yes. Well, I'll just jump in on for that one. My game decided 2 laps towards the end, decided to absolutely kill me and dashboard me. I was fighting with Sparrow and Kieran at this point on mediums that felt absolutely lovely. Some people were complaining about the mediums, saying they were dying quite early, and I went to lap 13, I think it was, or 14, and they still, and as I say, 25 lap race and 22 laps. Game kicked me out. My tyres were still absolutely feeling nice. I was enjoying them, and then, as you say, the game completely fucked me, it kicked me out to the dashboard, and I had to come back, and I found myself back into P13. I came back into P13.
When you had just got DC'd, you were battling with us, and then we came around the final turn on the last lap, and your car decided to box for softs, and I was just like, I started crying. I was not crying, but I was literally like, no.
Yeah,
We,
I heard you say, and everything and that. Norris, it's boxed you, and I could feel the pain in your voice for me.
Yeah, I mean, as a fellow driver, again, we're competitors, but at the same time, sportsmanship is there.
Yeah.
And as soon as you see that car going there, you're like, oh no, I wanted to battle him. I didn't want to just get this free podium, so to speak, or not podium, sorry, free position. And I was absolutely gutted for you, but
Hey, take
so,
it where it is and everything, and that. Take it
yeah.
where it is, because
But
it's
back to the main sort of race of it. We just battled hard in all the races. There was nothing really. No other safety cars came out. No other VSCs. And I just managed to battle through. And the best thing is, in case anyone ever feels or hears this and hears like, you've got a quality ban on any track, you're never out of it. You're never out of the points because you have got to just take your time, battle through, get your strategy right. And I went from P18 to P6.
yes.
And I mean, I'm sorry, P6 from a position where you think yourself you're screwed. Yes, there was a safety car. Yes, there was a VFC. But I did it because I took my time. I was patient with the race. I wasn't like I was last week, budging people out of the way or crashing people out of the way. I didn't get any tickets this week before anyone jumps in on that. I was a good boy. I got told myself, look, you've got this race. You can't get any more tickets. You can't get any more pens. I'm not having a race ban. So I was a good boy. I left space for everyone if I know overtakes or anything like that. And I know I got my reward of a P6. It could have been a P7 if Norris had stayed in.
Yeah.
And I did get a jump on my teammate due to time penalties. But once again, track limits, just keep it in the track.
Oh yeah,
I gained so many spots because of track limits. Well,
yeah.
again, one.
I was gonna
But
say,
still,
to be fair, there was a few people time penalties, but there was gaps formed so that many people didn't really get many position jumps at the end, um, which normally with a track like this and everything, you're expecting it to be close, but we didn't have a late safety car. It was early, so basically the racing just spread out and went out to the way it was and everything. So it was enjoyable for some, painful for others. Um,
no, Bray, shut up.
What's Bray said?
Oh God, no,
Not me
not me
driving
driving slow.
No. So let me give this a quick rundown of the finishing positions from Sunday. Links Adventura taking the race win for Williams, and that is the third on the bounce for the Williams driver and team principal. So he's loving life at this moment in time. And then Wadey coming home in P2, Olds in P3. Quezi plays basically qualified fourth, stayed in fourth. I think he just kept himself out of trouble and just kept himself going.
Yeah, good race, Quasi. I'll give you that, mate. Well done, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry about last week.
Rambo Jambo coming home in P5. Sparrow.
Well done, Rambo. Sorry about last week.
Sparrow in P6. You're a tank in P7. Kieran P8. Warder in P9, Tyler James filling out the top 10.
Well done, Tyler. Sorry about last week.
Conte coming home in P11. Myself after getting back in P12, which should have been higher. Bullshit game. Alan Y coming home in P13. Dean in P14. Annie in P15. MrBarnes in P16. Sparky being one lap down, but the last of the finishers in P17. And Elite L-Dog and F1XL Senna both DNFing for this week.
Yeah, well done, Senna. Unlucky, mate.
This isn't the Senna. This isn't the Sparrow apologies tour, is
it? To be fair, I liked it.
All I've heard is, I'm sorry for last week. Sorry.
To be fair, you should be apologising for your laptop crashing.
I apologise for no such thing.
There we go.
And the polls come in, and Sparrow's won the poll by 99-1 on Sparrow taking over for the rest of the stream.
So championship order. We will get to the
next. I've got that.
Right, crack on.
So Links Adventura is leading the way on 111 points. Wadey is only 1 point behind on 110. Norris, you're now 41 points back from Links on 70. Alds is in fourth on 63. BT has obviously moved up. Myself in fifth on 45. Sparrow 43. It'll be a tight battle to me and you for the for potentially trying to squeeze into ASR.
ASR, yeah, sounds good.
Arnie's just behind you on 33. You're a tank on 26, and Scotsman, who didn't race at the weekend, on 25 in 10th.
Yes, so it's
we move on to this weekend, and we are in Austria.
Yeah, we are.
What's your opinion on that track, Sparrow?
I'm probably going to be the same as a lot of people, but a lot of people do think it's one of the most boringest tracks there is. It's just a long right hand, 3 DRS zones, a right turn, a left turn, a left turn, a right turn, a right turn, 3 long straights. I don't mind it. It's the easier of the tracks.
I prefer it over Monza.
Yes, I'll agree with you on that.
Long straight chicane. Right turn, right turn. Long straight chicane. Right turn, finish. Bullshit.
Yeah, no, I look, Austria's a funny track because sometimes I could do really well, sometimes I do really bad. It's the same for any track. It'll just be, I might not be able to make it. It depends on what's happening at home. But if I do race, I like my chances, not to win, but I like my chance to get some points. The biggest issue, I think, is turn 1, not just on the starting lap, but on continuous laps. So you try and cut that corner perfectly, but then you run wide and you get a penalty. So
to say that as well, though, it's not just that. If the time on the game is at a certain one, where I put it as the right time, as in actual race time, the sun at the top of turn 1 can be very
that's a blind.
off-putting because it blinds the hell out of you.
I thought Wadey was setting up and doing a wet race.
Wadey's not doing it.
Nope, that's not happening.
Wadey still hasn't got the trust for that one yet. Sorry, Wadey.
No, he hasn't.
And the year is 2037, and Wadey still doesn't have the
trust. So, who's your prediction then for this weekend?
No joke, boys and girls. Before the thing, I was sort of bumping up Barnes, but as a legitness, I'm not going to go Barnes. Obviously.
I mean, you'd be foolish to go me because
you're getting better, mate. Consistency's good, mate.
No, forget that bullshit. I'm about to have a quali ban because if Rambo's ticketing me for the qualifying block, I'm gonna have a quali ban. So I'll be starting at the back of the grid. So if I'm in the lead at the end of the race, fuck me, I deserve driver of the fucking season.
Yeah,
not the week, the season.
Leo won't even give you that. He don't like merch.
Of course he won't.
Yeah, no, there's a few options out there. Obviously, you think the top 2 runners would get it. Like I said a bit ago, Olds, his times have been incredible, but I don't want to sound rude to Olds. His pole times are incredible, but then he just doesn't seem to follow up with it. In the last sort of 3 races, he gets pole, finishes 16th, gets pole, finishes 9th, gets pole, finishes 3rd. He's quick on quali, but no offense, I'm still saying you're a really good driver. I'm not being rude. I'm generally saying that.
Let's go Red Bull.
I'm not trying to get out of the hole, but I will put my money on Rambo this week. Okay. He's come back to Div 4. He's had a bit more consistency. Besides the person driving him off the road and killing him the other week, he's completely been a lot more dominant. So I'd like to see him get a win now. End the run of Lynx. At the same time, Lynx, if you want to get another win, enjoy Div 3.
Wow. Just putting it out there.
Forensic. And on that bombshell, it's time to end.
Yeah, I think it is. Forensic now, thank you for that subscription. 51 months. Wow. 51 month resale.
Well, Narwhal.
And his comment underneath it is, let's go Red Bull. No. But no, thank you for that, Narwhal. Yeah, absolutely appreciated for that. Barnes, seeing as you haven't been here, and I'll ask you first. Who do you reckon for the race win?
I'm gonna say Wadey.
Boring.
Is it boring?
It is though. You want to hear someone sporadic, someone amazing winning it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm predicting, like, in the higher divisions where you've got a number of people in the running for winning the race, I would agree with you. But unfortunately, in division number 4, it's going to be the obvious ones. It's going to be the likes of Lynx. It's going to be the likes of Ald. It's going to be the likes of Wadey. They're the ones that's going to be up there. No disrespect to anybody else. I'm not quick enough.
Let's go Red Bull.
Norris has just told me that he's actually getting slower because he's now on the PC. So
Yes.
he's not going to be up there.
I'm just using that as an excuse.
Oh no, I've done some practice, and I've gone to PC, seeing as my Xbox and internet decided to die on me. So I've decided to go PC, done a little bit of practice, and I'm 8/10 slower. So I'm in danger on Sunday. Let's just put it that way.
Slow dog, have you turned into Bray?
You're in danger of being lapped by fucking Arnie.
Yeah, I probably fucking
Wadet is indeed a zimming. Bray version 2.
Any more questions for Sparrow? Because I don't have any.
Well, I was gonna say thanks for my prediction.
Okay,
Yep, nice. I've got to have your prediction.
Do you know what? I'm gonna throw a name that did well this weekend, and I think he could surprise a few people again on Sunday. And
Quezzy.
Quezzy.
I could just tell. Just hear it in your voice. You just knew it was going to happen.
The thing is, he hasn't really. He's had some little good results, but Sunday, he qualified well, he raced well, and he kept it there. So he's turning up, and he's showing that he can compete with the likes of Lynx, Wadey, and stuff like that, which is good to see. To say that he's a tier 2 driver as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely outshining his teammate in Tyler James. And I know Tyler's in the chat, so I'm waiting for that comment.
Well.
But no, I don't think I've got anything else for Sparrow, unless you've got.
I ain't got any questions for it. I will just make it's not a dig, but I will just make this quick comment. This is the second time I've been on Extra this season, and I love coming on here, love seeing you guys, love having a chance with the chat and everything. Senna, that's 2-0, mate. Okay, get some points and you can come and join on here.
Excuse me, it's 2-1.
He has points.
Senna was on here a couple of weeks ago.
He was.
Was he really?
Yes.
Yes.
My bad.
He was on here for.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I've got your back, Senna. Don't worry. I've got your back, mate. I've got your back.
He was on here for
you
China,
got his back diffuser.
But before you do actually disappear, Sparrow, I've been sent a picture of all the drivers of the weeks because there is no graphics for it but he's put a list of all together, and the Division 4. No, I'm not on it.
No, I mean Sparrow's not on it.
Oh, well, that's where you're wrong, because Sparrow is on there. Sparrow is there for the Division 4 Red Bull team, and Quezzy for the McLaren team, Div 4.
Yeah.
Well done, Quezzy. Me and you, buddy. Me and you.
So
we're smashing the Div 4.
Your Division 4 drivers of the week for this week.
Yeah. For a tier 2 to qualify that high, and then obviously have a great race and finish that high. Yeah, fair play.
Yes.
Yeah, well done, Quezzy, mate. Awesome stuff. The last thing I will just say is, last time I came on, I was a free agent. Anyone who's a free agent, you've got chances. Look at me, I've joined the Red Bull team, and I thank them for it. Thank you for chat for giving me a chance. Any of you are in there, keep battling, keep racing, keep going. You will be picked. Even if it's not this season, it'll be next season. You will be picked. You are not a spare driver. You are worth something.
Yes,
okay? Keep going, keep racing, keep having fun. That's the main thing. And keep telling Barnes to fuck off.
And on that note, bye, Sparrow.
Bye, Sparrow.
All right, thank you. Peace. Merry Christmas. And wait, no. Bye. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Thank you.
Merry
Good luck
Christmas.
with us.
You're better early for that, mate.
Oh, hi.
Bye,
right, peace. Bye.
Right, so that was Division 4 done and dusted with a few technical issues from Barnes.
But I'm hopefully back for the duration now. So
yes, if you got rid of all your West Ham stuff.
Yes.
Just a quick shout out to Sky the Senpai using 100 bitties on us, cheering, let's go Red Bull. What is it with the Red Bull drivers?
Did he achieve that? Did he achieve that as well? Did he? Oh,
Yes.
he did, yeah.
No. Forensic now all resubscribed, and then Sky,
Right,
and then Sky.
I saw Sky. I just saw the
Yes.
Sky right there.
So thank you for
Unbelievable.
those biddies, Sky. It is very
Let's
much appreciated.
So let's now move on to division number 3,
Yes.
and we do have a guest.
We
Our
certainly
guest
do.
Our guest is in the
Chat.
Twitch chat. So if our guest would like to jump into the general chat and come have a chat with us,
Yes, you know who
that
you
would be
are.
great.
Come get your slow ass in here.
Anytime today.
Yeah, exactly. So while we wait for said guest, let's talk about this. All right, he then decides to join.
Our said guest has just joined.
Yeah, I said guest joined. We are joined with the little hint that I gave. Get your slow ass in here. We are joined by Slow Doggy Dog. Welcome in, Slow Doggy Dog.
It's Slow Door.
Oh God, that's an old one.
It
Yes,
is indeed.
it is.
Welcome in, Slow Dog.
Hello.
How are we?
How you doing?
I'm okay. A rare visit to the F1 Extra studio.
It is
It's
indeed.
yeah, it's rarer than 3 points for Tottenham.
Wow! Wow! Sorry, Steve. If you're watching.
Oh wow!
Ouch.
Wow!
That was harsh.
I can only say that because I know that they'll beat us on Saturday. So I'm getting in the piss taken before it's swiftly taken away from me.
Well, I don't know. After last night's result for Tottenham, do you really think they're going to come back and batter you?
Yes.
I've got some bad news for you.
Have you seen us?
I've got some bad news for you, Slow Dog. They won't beat you on Saturday.
Did you play on Sunday?
Because you play on Sunday.
All right, pedantic Pete.
and they won't beat you on Sunday either, because they are dog shit. But anyways, we digress. How was your race in Saudi?
Shit. Back to the football.
Well, I think I know how tonight's going to go.
You qualified P5. Sorry, you qualified P5.
Yeah.
Was that the fastest lap you could do, or do you reckon you could have got more out of your car?
Yeah. No. I was surprised actually. It was the fastest lap I'd done all week. So that, I mean, to be fair, that top 7 or 8, only a few tenths covering us all. It was really close. It was like, okay, I'm 5th, but I wouldn't say that I was so far behind pole that I didn't think that I had a good chance of it. So
I'll run through the top 6 because you guys were all within a couple of tenths of each other.
Wow.
DG Type was on pole with a 128.659. Adski was second, 128.678. Blaze was third with a 128.763. Ancient Chat 128.841. Sorry. And Slow Dog, you did a 128.845, so you're only 4 thousandths behind Ancient Chat. And then Lieutenant Dan Jelly was 128.885. Then there's a little bit of a jump to Puny Chipmunk with a 129.157. Kent, Forensic Narwhal, Hubbardy, Taz, Berserker Mark, Chetty, Titan Iron, all over your face. Scrub, Bonta, Total Caesar, and Swiss King rounding out the grid.
Yeah, I've just seen those times, and damn, that is ridiculous.
Yep.
It's close in Div 3 this year. So if you look at it, right, the top 3 in Div 4 is the same gap of spread of points as the top 8 in Division 3.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's absolutely mental.
Yeah, nobody seems to be taking it by the scruff of the neck, and I mean, there's been 5 or 6 different winners so far this year, and I don't know which. I kind of thought after the first couple of races, I'm not in this, but one good result, and you're back in it again.
Though.
I start badly, don't I?
You do.
And then my first half, my first half is poor compared to my second half. That's what the wife says.
So let's move on to the race now. And obviously, you had a safety car. What was the cause of that?
Somebody had an accident.
Well, I'm guessing it was one of these three. It was either Puny, Blazed, or Caesar.
I don't think anybody actually crashed out specifically necessarily, because I did see one came out for somebody. I don't know who it was. Might have been Puny actually, where they just hit the wall and lost the entire front wing or something like that. Yeah, so I think it was one of those shit on track safety cars rather than anything else. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean the race started all right. I jumped up a couple of places, and then after 2 or 3, I think I was running second or third or something like that, maybe fourth. But I got up on the, that in the twisty section in turn 1, there's that curve that if you get on it, you can't get off it. Ended up on that, slid along it, lost a couple of places. So, and then it was just sort of plodding along for the rest of the race. There was some all right racing. There was a bit of a Codemasters bollocks in the middle with a safety car where it's telling me to overtake people that didn't need overtaking, and yeah. And then it was the front part basically just stayed together pretty much for the, somebody came into the front park, somebody dropped out of it, but it was difficult to really sort of so I was plodding along in fifth, but you couldn't really make a move on anybody ahead of you because everybody's got DRS and they're competing against each other. There was one point where I ended up, what dropped me back down to sixth was there was about 3 or 4 of us going into turn 1. And then, and I thought, I'm going to take this cautiously. And Toz decided he wasn't taking it cautiously and jumped down my inside and took my position. So he got away with it. But, from that point, it was just a case of sitting behind him. Couldn't really do much else after that.
Yeah.
So how do you think your season's gone so far?
Shit.
Plain and simple. Shit.
As a team, how's your season gone so far?
What, Ferrari as a whole?
Yeah.
Really good. I mean, we're sat in second. We're kind of...
Spoiler alert, we've not done the overalls yet.
Yeah, we do them at the end.
Right.
It's fine.
I mean, people can go on the website,
Yeah, they can. There is
but,
that.
Well, up until this weekend, we were in second. Yeah, it's Red Bull sort of really benefited from a really good first couple of weeks, but I don't think any team, if you look at the weekly totals, any team has been really consistently dominant. There's teams that'll have like a couple of good weeks and then a couple of really shocking weeks, and I think we've been actually probably one of the most consistent ones, just constantly all right to good.
Yeah, so you started
Red Bull much the same.
You started with 74, then dropped to 44, then back up to 60, to 70, 53, 58, 50. So yeah, you've averaged between 40 and call it 70
and I
points.
think that 44 week we had a couple of people missing as well anyway, so if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's been fairly consistent, good points. And I think that's just kept us in there, whereas other teams have had some good weeks, some great weeks, and some shocking weeks. There's just us and Red Bull seem to be the two that are consistently getting all right points, or them a bit better than us.
Yeah, most definitely.
But halfway through, I mean, there's nothing between that, is there really?
Not really.
No, not really. We'll obviously get to the overall at the end, but I just wanted to see your thoughts on how you felt the season's gone so far as a whole.
To be honest with you, I'm generally happy wherever I finish, as long as the team are good, we're having a good time and what have you. And I think everyone's, we've all had a shitty race here and there. Everybody has a shitty race here and there, but
Some others.
it's it's one of those teams where there's not a load of chat going on in there, really. There's bits and pieces here and there, and there's support. Like Leo's just bought himself a wheel, so there's a bit of support going on with that. God help us all.
I'm waiting for it now. Leo drops off completely in this, and then gets dropped down to div 3.
Yeah, most probably.
But there's plenty going on around, race chat and bit of practice and some good advice going on and what have you. So you don't need a massively overly, active team. You don't need that, as long as people are like, okay, we're here to talk racing and do happy days.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, Barnes, have you run through the race results?
Not yet.
Right.
The race result for division number 3, the win was taken by the pole sitter DNG Titan.
Aston for the win.
Forensic Narwhal was only 3.5 seconds behind in P2. Dan Jelly P3. Kent 3:30. My boy in the Mercedes P4. Taz had a good race in the end. He obviously qualified in P11, ended up finishing P5. Slow Dog P6, Azki 7, Berserker Mark P8. My boy in the Mercedes, all over your face, P9, and Bonta Bullets P10. Hubbardie 11th. Ancient Chap had a shocking race, pitted 3 times, finished 12th. Scrub 13. Titan Iron 14th, Swiss King 15th, Chetty in the other Aston Martin.
Boo.
4 pit stops, 2 laps down, and Total Caesar, Blaze, and Puny Chipmunk failed to finish. Yes. The championship standings are as follows. Ancient Chap still leads the way, but that lead is now down to 7 points, with Adski picking up 7th place. And Ancient Chap failing to score. DG Titan has now moved up into 3rd on 11 points. 11 points back on 75. Blaze with the DNF drops down to 4th with 69. Slow Dog, you are just outside the ASR. No, you're not. You're still in the ASR spot still with 5th place with 55. Kent 3:30 is 52. Dan Jelly P7. Forensic Narwhal P8. Chetty and Taz are tied on P9, and Wood, he's left the league, so it don't matter about him. That's your championship standings.
Yes. This is you never want to hear Barnes say.
What's that?
My boy in the back of the Mercedes, all over your face.
I was waiting for that comment, to be fair. So this week we go on to Austria, Slow Dog. How are you feeling for it? Are you going to be there? Are you going to be racing for the win?
Well, I won it last season.
Oh God!
Surprisingly.
So that's a yes.
So what that tells me is you didn't get pole position.
Yeah. No, I didn't. Ancient Chap did.
Yeah. Because it was a notorious thing last season where when Slow Dog got pole, he didn't win the race. There was I think he got like 9 or 10 poles. He won 1 of those races.
Yes.
Maybe more poles.
You're looking at that the wrong way round, though.
Am I?
Yeah. I'm pinching wins off other people that got pole.
Yeah.
But then they're pinching wins off you when you got pole.
Yeah, there is that.
I'll let them have it. Yeah. I'm nothing if not generous.
So Austria next week, are you looking forward to it?
I don't like Austria. I normally struggle there, and I normally struggle there because someone kills me at turn 3. So I'm expecting back to form. I don't. A lot of the problem is with this game, I think generally, is that if you qualify mid-pack, you're holding on for dear life and hoping for the best for a little bit. Last year, a lot of my success was the fact that I was qualifying quite near the front. There's faster people than me this year or this season, so I don't see myself near the front and able to get out of the shit. So yeah, we'll see what happens and hope for the best, really.
Well, I've just seen a comment in the chat from Forensic Narwhal. He wants it to rain on Sunday.
I mean, no.
Wade in the wet, incoming.
And then Sky's backed him up with it. Yes, please, for the rain. Oh no, that was something else. Sky said, "Hey, he never wins from pole because he never gets pole." Narwhal backing that one up, saying that they both don't get wins.
So Sky then said, "So there's some truth to not starting pole."
Yeah. Sky then with a comment, "If I ever get pole, I'll either DNF or win by 10 seconds. Watch." We are waiting.
I mean, if it rains, I'm not winning because I tend to go backwards quicker than I go forwards in the wet. So.
So with that, who do you reckon is going to take the race win?
It's tough, isn't it, in your league, in your division?
Yeah, it is. I'm going to go left field because why the hell not? And I'm actually going to predict rain as much as I don't want to see it. I'm going to predict rain, and I'm going to predict that it'll throw up a surprise, and I'm going to predict Kent.
Ooh.
My boy in the Mercedes. Let's go.
You nearly said
Can I
McLaren,
change my mind?
Unfortunately, you've locked that in now, Slowdog, so you can't.
Yeah, Kent's properly stepped up this season. He's looking very quick.
He's put in the practice of the Mercedes drivers. I believe he does a lot of practice, especially on Sundays, and obviously Walder, when he can, he sometimes jumps into our practice sessions, but Kent and myself are the only ones that really do. Everyone else just shows up and races. They might do their own practice sessions elsewhere. I don't know, but the only one that ever joins me on Sunday practice is Kent. So yeah, he definitely deserves some good results. He does.
What's practice?
Yeah. What's practice, Hake? You only ever joined practice about half an hour in when Harrison hosted it last season.
Narwhal has predicted himself to win, by the way, if it rains.
If it rains, Narwhal.
Yeah.
If it rains in yours, Lynx is winning it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. But Norris, it's your turn to predict first this time.
Yeah, it is. Seeing as Slowdog's backed one of your drivers, I'm gonna back Aston. I'm gonna back Titan.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. Titan is quick.
And you were saying about me being boring in Div 4. Come on.
What? I didn't say it actually. So get your facts right. That was Sparrow.
Okay, who said it? Boring.
Look, we might be both called Matt, so don't drag me into the name under that one. You can bollocks.
I'm gonna go a little bit.
Sit you both in separate rooms. Come on.
Yeah, we are. Sorry, Dad.
I'm going to go a little bit left field, and I'm going to say the winner of this weekend is going to be Puny Chipmunk.
Oh.
Ooh. I think you might surprise, didn't it?
It's not a good shout. He's had such bad luck, and it's a good example of what I was saying before. If you're stuck in the pack at the start, bad things can happen, and that's genuinely what's been happening with him. He qualified right behind me this week or last week, and I thought, oh, just follow me through. And Yeah. He followed me into towards turn 1, and then I never saw him again. I think people hit him.
I was gonna say he did DNF in the end.
Yeah, that was because Cody's didn't want to change his front wing after he pitted to change it. That old chestnut.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless the wing is very damaged, it's down to you to adjust the setting on the MFD for it to change your wing.
Yeah, but even then, sometimes I've pitted with orange and red wings before, and it's gone. No, you can drive that.
I guess.
In fact, it did it to me. It did it to me 2 weeks ago. Wherever it was, it didn't change my wing. But anyway,
I do have the drivers of the week that have been sent to me. I know you obviously know about
drivers of the week.
Drivers of the week.
We have another Red Bull driver on there. Forensic Narwhal for Division 3, and the second one is an RB driver of Berserker Mark.
Fair.
Okay.
So,
why? What did he do? No offense, Mark. Absolutely no offense. I've got no idea what you did.
He started P12, finished P8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Not sure about the decision, but hey, I don't pick him.
No, we don't pick him.
I don't pick him, so it is what it is. But do you have any other questions for Slow Dog?
I don't, do you, Barnes?
I certainly don't. Do you have any questions for us before you disappear, Slow Dog?
That's another.
No, I don't.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us, Slow Dog, and good luck on Sunday. For when Kent overtakes you for the win, don't cry, don't come crying to me.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You predicted it.
I'm not going to go crying to the person whose team is mid-table, dude.
We're only here to make up the numbers and have some fun. That's all we're here for. So, all good. Thank you very much, Slow Dog, and I'll speak to you soon, mate.
What? See you later.
See you later, Slow Dog.
Bye.
Hey, I didn't realise we'd actually moved up. Yeah, okay. I'm happy. Right, so we now move swiftly on to division number 2, and I believe our guest has just joined.
He has, I have heard that.
Indeed, yes. Our guest, continuing a theme, I think. So in division number 4, we had Sparrow. In division number 3, we had Slow Dog.
I know what's coming.
We now have division number 2, race winner, Sky the Empire.
Hello.
Evening.
How are you, mate?
I'm pretty good. It is raining here, so all the snow's being melted away finally.
Keep it. We don't want it.
We don't want the rain.
If you get my rain, I'll be impressed considering where I am.
Look, we've had enough rain already, thank you very much. We don't want any more.
So whereabouts are you in the world?
Canada? I'll have to travel an ocean.
No, he's in America, not Canada.
I'm not in America. Don't be Tazo.
I was waiting.
You know what? You know why Tazo never wins races? It's because of his little inside jokes on everyone. It's all just the little bits of karma that come back and get him.
I cannot wait for the chat to.
I know. I can't wait for Taz to re-watch this.
If he's not already watching it now, I cannot wait to hear him.
I love Taz. He knows it.
So yeah, I did drop a spoiler. It is division number 2 race winner. Tell us, how did you manage to do that?
Put it on poll.
I'm the best tier 2 driver in the league.
He wasn't on pole. He wasn't on pole.
Where did I start? Sixth? I think I started sixth. Yeah, I started sixth. Chaz started seventh. We were 6, 7. I hate myself.
Don't you?
No,
right, that's it.
no,
That's it. That's
no.
it.
Div 2's gone.
End of interview. End of interview. Get him out. Get him out. Get him gone. Get him gone.
How often am I going to get the opportunity to do that?
Never again. You never come back on this show ever again.
It was worth it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
no. It was a good race. It was too many VSCs otherwise, but it was fine. It was good.
Only VSCs? Did you have any safety cars at all?
We didn't have safety cars. I think we had 4 VSCs, but no safety cars. One of them probably could have been a safety car, but all the rest, I don't even know what the VSCs were for.
I was gonna say, Barnes, if you're actually watching the stream, you'd actually see that we have got Division 2 on, because courtesy of Hake for this week.
Yeah.
So there has been a few virtual safety cars.
Yeah, and these were caused by
incident.
The one VSC. No, the one VSC that I actually know that came out, I was right behind it on lap 6. Was it Jellyman, I believe?
Oh, yes, I saw that.
He clipped the wall right in front of me and knocked the right front wheel off of it. The other VSCs, I actually have no clue what happened, because I think most everyone finished that started, and there was a couple of retirements in the pits, but like
I
don't know.
5 drivers didn't finish.
I saw the
I think there was 3. I think there was 3 in pit road.
I think I saw the incident with Steve because Hake put a message in, "Rip Steve."
Well, can I just say, very American, pit road.
Yep. And exactly. I saw the part that Sky just spoke about of Jellyman being in the wall. Hake drove past it, and yeah, that car's gone.
Yeah, Hake was right behind me when it happened too, so he would have got front row.
I'll try and rewind it because we're on lap 9.
It was like, I think it was lap 6. I'm pretty sure it was lap 6.
Yeah, Hake in the chat said the McLaren looks a bit different this week.
Yeah, it certainly does. We were testing something out for you, weren't we, Hake?
Yes. Carry on, anyways.
But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I started 6th. Chess started 7th. I let him go early on. We had a lot of VSC, so it was just kind of hard to get into rhythm. I'm really awful with qualifying pace, short lap pace. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to change, because like I will 100% brake for temp. Like I'm doing everything, and I suck ass anything shorter than 4 or 5 laps on a set of tires. So if you want me to lose races, cause a safety car with 5 to go, and I'm fucked. But otherwise, Chaz,
Div 2 drivers, that is not allowed. Not crash to.
Slow Dog's writing that down for his Ferrari team right now.
Yeah.
No, so I let Chaz go early. He picked his way through the field. I think he got up to 3rd. I kind of followed him through. I was at 4th one point. I think just before pit stops, lap 9, 8, 9, 10, he let me go, and I started going after Richie and Leo. Leo and Chaz both pit on lap 10, but the big story is Leo decided to not use his brakes and get a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah, I did see that he had a 10-second time penalty. I was watching the timing.
Yeah, he pit. I was right on his wing. I pit on 11, so just a lap later, and I don't know if I lost more time because Chaz got disconnected as soon as he pit, and he went the whole lap and a half. I reinvited him when I got to pit road, and I'm not sure if I lost time in the pit stop because I lost 6 seconds to Leo on a 1-lap undercut, and I was like, that's crazy. But the 10-second time penalty, so it was kind of like, okay, I don't have to like push it or anything. I can just get my tires. Except for there was ARL Bob, who decided that this was going to be a crazy good week for him. And honestly, it was fun. I had a lot of fun racing with Bob the whole last half of the race. He was good. He was quick. It was fun. The gaps were really big though. I think it was like 6 seconds or so behind us to 4th on track.
I thought just for a moment you were going to drop another 6, 7.
Yeah, so did I.
I wanted to, but I think it was around like 5 or 6 seconds, not quite the extra. It was pretty big.
Bob was 1 second. From Bob to Leo was 6.5.
Oh, literally, yeah, here. Hake's got 14 seconds to me from fourth. So
and
yeah, like
then
it was
some
huge. But I know they were really battling because once Chaz got disconnected and came back, he was in that pack with Richie and Sander and them, and it sounded like there was war crimes going on
oh god.
based on his radio. I haven't seen everything, but it sounded not great. Like there was a lot going on. There's a lot of hard racing, and it sounds like they lost a lot of time from it. So it
Brilliant.
was Bob and I pretty much got to settle who's gonna be the closest to the 10-second gap for the win.
Oh,
So
madness.
just to run down the qualifying results, Richie was P1, Jellyman Tim P2, Bob P3, Leo put P4, Steve P5, Sky obviously P6, Chaz P7, Bullet Wounds 8, Hake P9, and then Taplin in P10. And yeah, the race result, as we've already established, was Sky obviously won the race. Bob finished 1 second behind. Leo in third. Richie.
Can I just say, I'm a little annoyed that Leo finally has something happen to him on a week, and he still finishes third because it's the week that nobody's close to us.
Yeah, I get that.
This dude doesn't get penalties. He doesn't qualify outside the top 3 or 4 unless like something happens. It's just really hard to make up points. I had like a DNF, a 14th, and a DNF, and I'm only 26 points behind. And it's like, just stop it.
Well, you haven't got to worry now because, as Slowdog just mentioned in the discussion with Div 3, Leo now has a wheel, so he's now got to start getting used.
He should go faster. Leo's a good driver. He's just gonna go faster.
We'll see how he gets on this weekend.
That is true, Bray. You were right on him a lap down. Good point. Very proud of you, Bray.
Let's finish off that finishing order.
Yeah.
Leo in P3,
Yes.
Richie P4.
Sandra!
Yep, Sandra, he wanted that comment earlier last night. He wanted that one so much.
P5. Hakey Jow P6. Sinful Chris in the Mercedes coming from basically the 12th place up to P7. AGS Lemon P8. Chazza P9 and Bray, although it was a lap down, was the last of the finishers and picks up a point in P10 with Bullet Wound, Steve, Taplin, Ulster Stig, and Jelly Man. Finish.
And I believe that that was also Stig's first race back as well. So
yeah. So what's the camaraderie like in the Red Bull?
Obviously, I think this week it was much better than after Qatar.
Obviously, you've got yourself from Canada, you've got Ancient Chat from Canada, then you've got Frozen Narwhal from, if I'm not mistaken, America. So you've got
I really like the team actually. It's a fun team. Light Shock in Div 1, Jamie in Div 1. Like I've raced with Light Shock since I joined this league on F1 2017. So like I love the guy. He's so knowledgeable with setup help, and he's very consistent, like as a very stable team member. I've actually never raced with Chap in them before. This is my first season with him. He's been great as a team owner. Never raced with Chaz before. We've had our hiccups as teammates, but I think that's partially because I'm a Div 2 that probably shouldn't be, or sorry, the Tier 2 that probably shouldn't be a Tier 2.
Well, no,
and he's the Tier 1. So I think it's a very Verstappen Ricardo. I think we're both very quick. Certain tracks we're better at than the other. Like it's just we can't get away from each other. And I don't typically race in Discord. Like I race just on speakers, no headset, stuff like that. So like I'm usually on my own. And I guess it's caused some issues between us. So I was in this week and it seemed to have gone much smoother. So here's the hoping going forward on the season. It's just smoother overall. Narwhal I've known forever, so I'd love to be in a team with him. What do you mean? He was literally Narwhal was probably my first like that I remember actual Xbox friend from 2008.
Oh, friends.
So
sorry, no, me and Narwhal have some banter, so that's why I was saying that.
Yeah, no, I've known him for forever, so it's I've been in a team with him for the last couple seasons, and it's been really fun. Chap's been great. It's first season with him, but he seems fun. He's been a good team owner. It's kind of nice having a team owner on like the same time zones as me for once too. It's a
I can
weird
believe that as
change.
well.
And I don't think I actually interacted with the Div 4 guys at all. I actually don't think I've even like talked to them. Like and so I don't really know much about them. But like the team's doing good, so it seems like everything's going pretty good. Races have been good. We've had a couple up and down weeks, but every team has, and we're still going with it with Ferrari, like at it with Ferrari. So
Yeah,
what
Slowdog
more
did
can you
mention
want?
that.
I've never won an overall constructors, and I've been in this league since F1 2017. The best I've been on a team is finishing second, and I've won a championship before too. So like, I've never done an overall constructors like the big one. So this is really really exciting, and I hope we can keep it up. Like it's been a fun time so far. I don't even care if I win the drivers. I want the overall.
Well,
He wants the big puppy.
I've never been part of a team that's done it. So like I think I've done second twice, and everything else has been like fifth or worse.
I'm lucky enough to have been part of 2 winning teams. One in my first season with McLaren, with Taz as team owner, and then last season with Hake in the Alpine Coladas. So I was lucky enough. I've actually won the overall twice.
I think I've done it 3 or 4 times. Once I've done it myself as a team principal, so suck on that.
Well, this is my first season as team principal, so you know.
Yes. It was my 3rd season when I did team principal for when I finally did get it, but
yeah,
it took me some time.
Yeah.
So
moving on to Austria.
Go on.
Austria.
Moving on to Austria. What's your thoughts on the track?
I don't know. I don't have anything against Austria. It's just kind of, it's too easy. Like it's just, it's not like an actually challenging racetrack. It's just kind of there. I'm not typically good at the tracks that don't take like more tire save or like technical and it's just kind of a fast track, and it's just whatever happens. Qualifying's important. It's so hard to pass because there's so many DRS zones, and so it's Div 2, so everyone should be on a one stop. Everyone's gonna be on like setup 4 or 5 and just fucking rip the straight. Like it's just, what can you do? It's qualifying so important. It's gonna be a rough race for me if I don't qualify well, so we'll see. But it's fine. I hope it rains. Rain will be fun.
So taking that
so that's
I like rain. I really like the rain.
So that's 3 people so far that have come in and said they want it to rain this week.
Yeah, pretty much.
So dry weekend all round, guys?
Probably.
Whoever the host is, try and set it to dry. I'm joking. See what happens and everything. Do you want to do the?
Who is your predictions for this to win this weekend?
I think it's hard to bet against Leo because he's so consistently qualifying up front. Like I do expect him to pretty much be throwing it on pole. But I want to go. I think Sander can do it again.
Sandra.
After winning Qatar, I think he can do it again. It's kind of the same high speed, hard to pass that kind of track. It's obviously setup wise, it's the polar opposite end, but I think I think if he qualifies good, he's got a good chance, and he's pretty good at quick tracks.
Can I just correct you? It's not Sander. It's Sandra.
You had to save that. You see, I need him to win so he can come back on here because it got canceled last week. He didn't get to show up. Yeah, and then you can do that.
Yeah, that's on me. I do apologize.
Yeah, sort it out, mate.
Shut up. At least I hadn't had technical difficulties this week, man. My PC's crashed.
Well, my laptop's old, so
just like you then.
So driver of the week.
Oh yes. So driver of the week this week. Well, I don't really need to say one of them because he sat in the chat with us. Sky the Senpai got driver of the week for one of them, which is another Red Bull heavy driver of the week this week. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 Red Bull drivers on there. So yeah. And the second driver of the week is the man that finished in second place, Mr. ARL Bob.
Okay.
So they're your drivers of the week this week. Barnes, who do you reckon is going to take the race win this week?
I'm going to go Sandra.
You're going to
Sandra!
back.
You
You're
can't
going to back
copy
Sandra
me.
as well.
Yeah.
Copycat.
Deal with it. Deal with it.
Ooh.
Who are you backing, Norris? Did you just fart? You dirty
No.
bugger.
If it rains, I think I'm going to say Sky. Even though he says he don't like it, I reckon he's going to pull one out the back.
I love the rain.
All right.
I want it to rain.
All right.
I think that's the only way I win this week.
I'm going to back Sky then.
I don't think Norris is going to listen.
No, I ain't.
Even I knew that you wanted it to rain.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I did see it in the comments. It's just that we've kind of skipped on a little bit and we've not done the driver standards.
Okay, we'll do the driver standards now.
I'm second.
You are.
I know that.
Are as follows. Leo is in P1, 26 points ahead of JJ. P2. What? No.
No, that is not correct.
Sanders in P3. No. Sky the Senpai P2. 26 points back though, mate. A full race win back.
Yeah, and I have effectively 3 DNFs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, he has effectively 2 DNFs.
Well, he's counting that P14 as a DNF as well, so he's counting that as a DNF.
Correct. JJ is in. Oh, JJ moved up, didn't he? So
he did.
Yeah. So Sandra is actually in P3 now. AOL Bob P4, Chazza P5, Bullet Woos P6, Hate P7, Steven 8th, Sinful Chris in P9, and Richie the Sandbag. Yes, I said that right. Richie the Sandbag in P10.
Why do you call Richie the Sandbag?
Because he's a sandbagger.
This dude puts it on like top 3 every week.
No, it's a long running joke for Richie.
It's a long running joke.
I was gonna say because this dude qualifying
Long.
like top 3 every week, but then he's like 8th by lap 2.
It's a long running joke from way back when he sandbagged these time trial to get himself in the division, and then he
absolutely walked the division and got moved up and then cried about it.
I know I've been in a couple seasons where that's happened. I can't remember their names, but there was one really bad in Div 2 that he sandbagged and he should have been Div 1 by far, and it was not even fair. I can't remember what year or name or anything, but okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so I'm not saying
that joke's been going on since before Barnes even joined Xtra.
It's been I mean, how can we forget our old binary person?
Oh yes, that one with the move on binaries and F1 driver. I do remember.
Yeah, I mean, I don't obviously I wasn't around for that, but I do recall seeing it in the chat a number of times on the Twitch stream. But any more questions for Sky before we let him go?
No, I haven't got him, but thank you for the bits as well, Sky.
Yeah,
I just had to get a Red Bull.
Thank you, live.
Yeah, you had to get a Red Bull commentator, didn't you?
Yeah, he did, and I know Narwhal said he wanted to chuck some bits in and that, but he's at work, so sucks to be you, Narwhal.
Yes. But didn't Narwhal sub though?
Yes, he did sub, but he wanted to throw in the extra bitties as well.
Okay, fair enough. Well, anything else from you, Sky, before we let you go?
No, but I just hope your Div 1 guess is a Ferrari to keep the pattern, or at least
No, we've kind of messed up on that.
Damn.
Yeah, we have we haven't messed up. We haven't.
I did rename him.
We've got our guest lined up. So yes, wait to find out who it is.
Yes.
But thank you very much for joining us tonight, mate. And
thanks for having me.
Hopefully speak to you soon.
Have fun.
And you, mate. Have a good week.
Later.
So
yeah,
yes.
I have restarted the stream as well, so we will get to see the part where Hate did say "Rip Steve," because that's coming up in the next couple of laps. But we will just wait for our fourth and final guest, if he's even alive. I might just have to tag him. You can do it.
I've just tagged him in
the chat.
In the Danish chat.
Yep.
Hopefully he will join. Hopefully he hasn't fallen asleep.
Yeah, hopefully not. He's probably fallen asleep to listen to us.
I mean,
because he kind of was told 8 o'clock. We have gone 16 minutes over that.
Yes.
But yeah, we did have a few technical issues. I'm just hoping everybody is enjoying the stream. I know there isn't the thingy bar along the bottom.
Thingy bar where people can mock us by saying.
Yeah. I haven't got that technology on my PC as of yet. Well, I have. I just haven't got it up to date like Taz has. So Taz actually trusted me doing this. And I think it's run smoothly so far, apart from the little hiccup we had at the start.
Yeah.
But
that was on my end though. Not yours.
Yeah, no, everybody has these hiccups.
Yeah.
I don't know if we are gonna get joined by him. He is online now, so let's see.
Let's see. Please join.
Yeah, I've just messaged him as well. But
I really want to introduce him.
Yeah, so do I. So here we go. Steve's just basically got crunched into the wall there as well. So crunch for Steve. Sky, naughty. We see that. Well, let's take a moment while we wait for said guest. China this weekend.
Well, yes, it is sprint weekend as well, I believe.
It is, yes, sprint weekend for China. What do you reckon is going to happen? Do you reckon it's going to be the same as Australia with a lot of overtakes, or do you reckon there's going to be some big incidents in that? Because some people not having enjoyment of it at the weekend, were
they? Sorry, I was just replying to quickly.
Yeah, I've had message as well. He said he's joining. Internet just died for the last 30 minutes. So everybody seems to be having technical issues. I had it Sunday. Barnes has got it now. And guest has
I guess it's now just gone.
Hello, Kimmy. Good evening. Welcome.
Here we go. We do have our guest at this time, and I'm glad to say we are continuing the theme of the night. We had Sparrow in Div 4. We had Slow Dog Div 3. We had Skyless Empire in Div 2, and now our Division 1 driver is none other than Squicted!
Oh, bye, Steve.
How you doing, Squicted? You alright?
I'm good, you?
Yeah. I was told to call you Squicted because continuing the theme for tonight, so don't call the messenger.
Yeah, that will be on me because I did give you that one. Squicted.
Yeah. So you did some good things at the weekend.
Wait, I've done some good things, yeah. It might get undone. I don't think it should, but all I can say it's a petty one.
Right. Okay. We'll leave that down to.
Yeah, you don't discuss it. Yeah, exactly. So
we don't discuss it. We leave that with the ticket team. So hopefully it goes how you want it to go and stuff like that. If not, then yeah, that it will be down to everybody else on the ticket team that decides it.
Correct. And I believe I think 3 of the people on the ticket team are actually part of the team that actually featured in the ticket.
Jesus.
So yeah, good luck to the 2 that got to decide that one.
Oh.
That's qualifying for yourself then, quick. Then how did you feel with it?
It was not the best one, to be fair. P6 in the end.
Correct.
So,
but again, looking at the gaps between P1 and P8, only separated by 3 tenths.
Yeah, it was close this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised it was that close, considering the gaps we've had. But yeah, so I thought Harrison was going to have a bigger gap, like he normally does in quali. But it's come quite.
quite shocked with
Yeah.
how it is and everything, because it's been tight all weekend through pretty much every division apart from Div 4, where ours has got that quite a bit of a gap. So it's good to see that all the gaps are tightening, getting close up again.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that tight for next weekend. I think this is a one-off because Harrison has kind of run away with the quali and Krabs as well, but he bottled it. He crashed in quali, so.
Yeah, I did see that he's got did not qualify.
Yeah, he pulled it in the wall on his first lap.
Oh Christ!
So yeah, he had fun with that one. But no, so yeah, Harrison again with another pole. Shock.
Harrison on pole, TMS Sora in P2, Sportmad P3, Jamie B P4, Gaming Man Steph P5, obviously Quick P6, Whittle P7, Mintoki back on the grid this weekend, P8, JJ P9. Good to see that he is competing with the one guys. Stone Shuffle P10, Kingspin 11, Liam Hammond 12, Dixie 13, Light Shock, and Dan in 14th. Not good qualifying for him. Sketchy, Twaggy Garlic, and Deathlink, and then obviously Krabs with no time set, rounding out the grid.
Yep.
So, how did you manage to get P6 to where you finished in, obviously winning the race? How did you do that?
Well, my start again, and the last 2 weekends, my starts have been fucking amazing. Because at the start I could have got more, but I'm surprised Jamie B actually covered me off. Because I thought he was gonna at the start, because he was directly in front of me. I thought he was gonna cover off Steph, so I could have a run down the inside. No, he's moved over as I've got past Steph. He's covered me off, so I've had to move to the outside. So it's kind of, I could have got more off the line, but I only got the one. It was close getting both of them, but he covered me off well. I'll give him that. It was very well thought from his part. But no, just made moves quietly. Like we had a VSC, I think 2 laps in.
Yeah.
And then we had full safety car 2 laps in. No one pitted.
Yeah.
Apart from Sora pitted. That was the only one that pitted, which that was a mistake on his part, I think. And then
I don't know why he would have done that. Weird.
But yeah, so then that's one more position, bumps up to P4. And then we had a VSC, we thought it was all VSC, so I jumped in, thinking, I save 10 seconds. And well then, as we're in the pit lane, it changed to a full. But I thought it didn't catch leaders, I thought the leaders went past it at this point. No, apparently the safety car caught leaders before they got to T1. So I basically got a free pit stop, whereas, well, everyone who pit got a free pit stop. So you got your Harrison and whatnot at the front, Krabs. I think Jamie B all didn't pit.
Okay.
So it was so I switched to hards. For some reason, sports map went to mediums in that stop. I don't know why. So we had to pit again. So that's another position. Well, I was talking about track, but that would have been another position if you pitted. So yeah, I got the rest of the positions in the pit, and then it was just about time management after that. Like keeping Steph. I was trying to pull away from Steph, to be fair, but I couldn't. I just couldn't get the gap with all my DRS zones. So that one was a bit difficult. So then once Harrison started to catch, I just tried keeping it like within 7/10 just to have someone there to defend from him.
Yeah.
So so he could use his DRS a bit. But he got him just before the final lap. And then I would say that I was a bit cheeky. Like, I wasn't like brake checking off, and I was just lifting a lot more into corners just to hold him up a bit, see if Steph will make a move or he would overtake me so I can get DRS in the final lap.
Yeah.
And
play mind games.
Yeah, just mind games just to keep him on his toes. But I saved up to 100% battery on that lap, whereas from what I've seen from Harrison, he was still burning. So he's like, he comes to the final 2 straights, he's on 60, so I was on 100. I tried getting him to overtake me into the final corner, I still didn't. So he wanted to get. I think he wanted to do the over and under on me.
Yeah.
So I just covered the apex, just popped an apex, and tried getting the launch out. My launch out of the corner was absolutely shocking. Like my tires were on 80% at this point. So I just thought I will leave the wheel straight. Like in my opinion, it wasn't aggressive. I didn't make any extra moves. I just kept it straight and gave him the squeeze towards the line. You know, because it's got curve in it. It would just tighten up. So it was like, if it was like before, he would have room and he would have been fine till T1.
Yeah.
But I thought, yeah, if I make his run to the line as long as possible, it'll help me get the win. It did. But I think, yeah, like I said, ticket with team and sort the rest out for that because it was very close to their line.
And that's it. We leave that. We leave that.
Leave that there. Yeah.
But from what I saw, me personally, I think it is a little bit petty. That's my opinion. But again, we leave the ticket team, and they will have say
Their opinion. Yeah.
If it comes back against us, we can potentially appeal it. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yep.
Yes.
But overall, your season so far, you're fighting for the title still.
I'm closer than I thought I would be, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite shocked. I'm quite shocked that we are 7 races in. Obviously, Belgium was null and void for you guys because whatever reason.
Yeah.
But we're 7 rounds in, and I have yet to say Harrison won a race.
Yeah, he hasn't won one yet.
It's actually crazy. We're 7 rounds in, and Harrison has not yet won a race.
No, but he still leads the championship. That's the thing.
He does, because he's been so consistent. Second, third, second. It's just ridiculously consistent. Yeah. But he hasn't yet won a race, which if he starts winning races, he'll pull away, and you won't see him again.
No, exactly.
But while he's not winning races, it's keeping everybody in. It's keeping the top 3 in the title fight.
Yeah, exactly.
He will get a win eventually. It's coming. I tell you, it is coming.
Yeah, you can tell it is because he's got that he's that consistent of the podiums he's got so far and everything. He is gonna have one heck of a weekend for when he does get that race win.
Yeah. I just hope I can stop him. That's one pressure because the second he gets one, he's getting a buttload.
I was gonna say you won't be the only one to try and stop him as well. There's a few people in there that have got the chance to stop him as well. You've got Steph, Krabs, Light Shock on his day,
Sport Mad as well.
Sport Mad.
First race of the season.
Anything can happen in the races and everything and that. So we never know what's gonna happen in the races. But we'll do a quick rundown of the race results. So, Quick Dad, yourself taking the win. I bet it feels nice to get another win under your belt.
Oh yeah, does you? As far as I can only get one this season at Netherlands at the end of the season, but I'll keep on taking as they come.
I was gonna say you surprised yourself on that one then.
Yeah.
Harrison in P2, Gamer and Steph rounding out the podium. Spot Mad P4, Krabs from last to P5. So an absolute phenomenal drive from himself. Light Shock in P6.
And to be only three seconds behind as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that is a phenomenal drive there from Krabs. Light Shock in P6, so he's had a good comeback as well from P14, I think it was. McJamie B in P7, Liam Hammond P8, Sketchy P9, Dixie rounding out the top 10 and the final point. Twangy Garlic in P11, TMS Sora in P12, Mintoki in P13, 3 laps down. So Mintoki's probably had issues there to be that far back and that many laps down. JJ...
Maybe they've crashed in the last sort of 3 laps. But
yeah, quite possibly.
I think they might have disconnected because I don't
maybe.
remember lapping anybody.
Oh, fair enough. JJ, Stone Shuffle, Kingspin, Deathling, and Jack Whittle all DNFing.
So the championship standings as as we go into round number 8 in Austria. Harrison does lead the championship, but the gap is only 2 points. QuickDid is in P2 with 110, Krabs P3, Sportmad P4. Light Shock is currently sitting in the 5th and final ASR spot in P5. Gamerman Steph is 2 points back on 53. But Jamie B is in 7th, Nuke Killer 8th, Sketchy is 9th, and Stone Shuffle 10. Moving on to Austria. Your thoughts on the track? Is it a track that you like? Is it a track you don't like? Or are you different about it?
Just in the middle of it. It's not my best circuit. It's not my worst. I know I'll have a shocking qualifying, even worse than usual around it, because that's just the way it goes for me around Austria. But race pace is not too bad around there. But it's just my starts have been my main theme this season, so that short run to the line ain't gonna, to the T1 ain't gonna help me.
No, it's definitely not. It's
No,
not
so
much of a run, is it? So you're gonna be up shit creek without a battle.
Well, yeah. Well, it's a case of I think guitar there. That's quite a short run.
Yeah.
I made up 2 positions off the line, so.
Well, hopefully that you can stick with that theme then and pick up the positions like you did then.
Hopefully.
I think you'll be alright.
Yeah, I think another podium. Hopefully another win, but I think for this one.
I mean, and I've said this right from day one, right? If you come back with no points, as long as you've enjoyed the race, that's all that matters to me. I'm not here. I'm not going to put any pressure on any of my drivers to go out there and bring back points consistently week in, week out. The fact that you've come back with 2 race wins, 3 podiums is phenomenal. So keep going, dude. Keep going. You're doing a fantastic job.
I'll try.
Exactly. So, let me just quickly do the drive of the week before we do on to predictions. Light Shock with the driver of the week for the Red Bull in Division 1, and followed by Harrison in the Williams picking up the driver of the week for Division 1. So Light Shock and Harrison receiving driver of the week this week.
Not sure about Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who's decided that one because he kind of bottled it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, if anything, and that it would have been Light Shock and Krabs.
That's what my thought. Yeah.
I mean, Krabs to go from the back of the grid to P5.
Yeah.
And to be only 3 seconds behind the race.
Yeah, exactly. To be the race.
I'm sorry. No disrespect to Harrison.
Oh no.
My 2 drivers of the week are in that division: are Light Shock and Krabs. 100%. Crazy.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't pick them. I don't pick them.
So we'll go on to predictions for this week. Quick, Dad, who do you reckon? Yourself again? I'm guessing.
No, I never back myself.
No.
If I back every time I back myself, I kind of shot myself in the foot that weekend, massively. So I'll say Krabs, just because he's been consistent in quality. He's the only one that's been closest to Harrison in qualifying. So around the circuit, I'm going to go with Krabs for the win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barnes.
I'm going to go a little bit left field and go Gamerman Steph.
It is a cracking shout, to be fair, and it's quick. They said with Krabs, it could be an even cracking one because he's the only one that can get close to Harrison at the moment, and this is where I'm going to pull it out, and I reckon this weekend's going to be Harrison's.
Don't say that. Because in the next 10 rounds will be Harrison winning.
No, I reckon it's time. I think it's his time to come and get a race win.
This sounds like me from last season, when it was Harrison versus Kemba.
I remember.
Me and Taz on Extra. Harrison's winning every week. Harrison's winning. Taz is like, change the fucking record, Buzz.
Yeah, no, I reckon this week is Harrison's week to go and get that win, to get that first win of the season.
Yeah, then it was snowball from there.
Probably, you never know.
That's how it happened last time. Well, last time he didn't get any wins in the first part of the season. He just pulled one out and he just ran away with it.
It's true.
So.
But do you have any more questions for Quick Dad before we let him go?
No, I do not. But thank you for joining us, Quick Dad. I know it was late.
I mean, Squickted.
Yeah, Quick Dad. Sorry it was late. I know we told you 8 o'clock. We did kind of run over.
That's my bad. The internet was enjoying it. So if you could say.
Yours wasn't the only one. Barnes'
Was it
decided
not?
to take
My laptop shit itself at the start of the screen.
Yeah, Barnes' internet decided to take a massive shit.
That wasn't the internet, it was a laptop.
Alright, laptop.
Huh.
So you weren't the only one in that field, Quick Dad.
No.
Makes me feel a bit better.
I'm glad it makes you feel better, mate. But yeah, thank you for joining us, mate. And I'll obviously chat to you in the Mercedes chat later in the week.
Okay. Well, so thanks for having me.
See you later.
Okay.
And now we move on to the overall standings.
Yes, we do.
This stream, and I can get something to eat.
Yes.
As obviously it was mentioned earlier, Red Bull are leading the way, 459 points. There is a 50-point gap, which is not insurmountable by any stretch of imagination. 50-point gap to Ferrari in second. Williams are a further 23 points back in third. Aston Martin are 137 points back from Red Bull in fourth.
Yeah, we had a
Mercedes, I'm happy to say, I'm very happy to be in P5 right now. We are going in the right direction. We were sort of one of the worst teams, and now we're sort of moving up the pack.
Moving on up.
We are currently beating the Hassholes, which is great for me. They're on 268. They're only 12 points behind us, though. McLaren and Hake's team haven't had the best season so far.
No,
they're on 242. And then the last of the team principal teams in 8th place is Steve's Racing Bull.
Yes.
With Alpine and Stake Sauber in P9 and P10. The weekly totals, after a couple of weeks of not being the best team of the week. Yes, it is Red Bull. They are back on top of the weekly total. 73 points this week. Then Williams got 53. The Hassholes got 52. The Ferraris got 50. Mercedes and McLaren both got 47. Aston Martin 39. RB 18. And then the two teams that are not team owned, Alpine got 5 and Sauber got. That rounds out your overall standings. Obviously, Aston Martin P4.
Yeah,
sort of in no man's land, really. You're 64 points behind the Williams, but 42 points ahead of the Mercedes.
Yeah, not the best of weeks for us this week. We might disconnect and fighting for good points. Yes, we got good points from DNG Titan. Taplin, I think, retired. I haven't actually checked all the full results this week and stuff like that because after what happened to me on Sunday, I basically switched my Xbox off, switched the PC off, and just went and cried in a corner. Let's just put it that way.
And I kind of did the same, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you didn't get the best of results neither, did you?
No. I got lucky with the medium tire. I got lucky with the safety car, pitted onto the hard, and then I damaged my front wing. My hard tire seemed to be getting a little bit worn because of the damage, so I ended up again, put the softs on, and then obviously along with the time penalty as well as the wing change, it just dropped me right way back pretty much, and luckily I was able to not finish last, but yeah.
No, exactly. Yeah, hopefully this week's a lot better for us than that. As I say, I've gone PC, but I'm also going to test the Xbox out in the week if it can hold up and stuff like that. So I've got rest of Friday and Saturday to test it. So it will be depends if I go to PC this weekend or if I am back on the Xbox. But as I say, I'm going to test it out and see how it goes, and see how it does finally go.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully my internet does hold up, or else my Xbox is going out the window. Let's just put it that way. Well, the thing isn't that I seem to threaten my Xbox, and it seems to actually pay attention and work.
How does that work?
I don't know. It just seems to say, right, I'm not getting yeeted. He spent a lot of money on me. I'm not going out the window.
Dear. Anyways, I think obviously Austria on Sunday. I'm not sure, but I believe Chips and David may well be doing comms for Division number 1. Yeah. 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 And also thank you to those that have given clips into the content team to get these done. If you do have any clips, any crashes, any spectacular crashes, any good overtakes, or any good racing that you've had with anybody, get us a clip, get it into the content team, may get featured in some content. But I think that's us done now, guys. So from myself, from Norris, and from the 4S's, Sparrow, Sky, Slow Dog, and Squicted, thank you very much for joining us. And we will see you again next week. Bye.